Hello, welcome to another exciting episode on Nebo TV. My name is Agbaje Onome. Today, Nebo TV is going into the Yoruba culture in depth. We are going to be talking about the polygamous nature of the Yoruba man. But first, I would like us to look at the unique aspects of the Yoruba family. Let's go into it briefly.
The Yorubas have a family structure which is very unique in the sense that it is community-based and a form of grassroots government. There are two levels of family organization among the Yoruba people: the immediate and nuclear family level and the kinship and extended family level. These two levels highlighted are both blood and marital relationships. However, customarily, the most important and highly highlighted familial relationship are along bloodlines. Yoruba family are customarily patrilineal and patrilocal in nature.
Welcome back from that brief fact on the uniqueness of the Yoruba family. And now we are going to go into details the polygamous nature of the Yoruba man. And also we are going to be talking about the differences between the polygamy and the fertility in Yoruba land as well. Let's move into it.
Polygamy is practiced among the Yorubas. Men can marry more than one wife. Both the wives and the half-brothers and sisters in a polygamous family still constitute part of the nuclear family. The traditional Yoruba society is agrarian in nature. The children learn how to farm until they are matured enough to have their own separate portion of land. The boys get their liberty when they are married and start having their own independent lives, but within the same compound. The girls, on the other hand, are married out into other families. The practice of polygamy is both traditionally and contemporarily accepted among the Yorubas. Some men go ahead to marry 2, 3, 6, or even more than 12 wives according to their financial capacity. In certain places within the Yoruba society, the man's influence, wealth, and even popularity are measured based on the number of wives and children he has. Within the family at large, elders do not joke with their first wife, which is called in Yoruba Iyale. The first wife, Iyale, is very powerful. It is her duty to apportion duties to other wives. She even prepares roster in order of which the husband would visit each wife. She disciplines everyone and takes charge of all the children to the extent of breastfeeding the toddler of other younger wives in their absence. It is a taboo and abomination for younger wives to call the children born before they were married into the family by their first name. All they do is to create pet names like Akowe, which means the town clerk or an academically intelligent child. If the husband dies, his younger brother, also known as Baba Kekere, which means small daddy, has the right to remarry any of the brother's wives he so wishes. This is known as Okposhishu. It is a taboo for the senior brother, also known as Baba Agba, which means big daddy, to remarry any of his deceased junior brother's wives. The option is available for the wives not to remarry, and if they cannot bear to remarry their husband's junior brother, they can go ahead to go back to their parents' house. Women can also go back to their parents' house if they are divorced or if they are from royal family. They are known as Omoshu in their house. Moving further to differences in fertility levels between women in monogamous homes and those in polygamous homes. The investigation was done using the mean number of children ever born as the measure of fertility. Factors determined include proportion of childlessness. The Nigerian segment of the Changing African Family Survey shows that wives of polygamists tend to be older than those of monogamists. Because of this, the reported mean number of children ever born was higher for the wives of polygamists than for the wives of monogamists. When the data are standardized for the difference in age, the fertility levels of the women in the two types of union were much closer to each other. A higher proportion of the Yoruba women are in polygamous unions, and most of those in monogamous union are potential wives of polygamists. Because of these, and particularly because of most women trying to have as many children as they can, the two types of unions experience similar level of fertility.
Welcome back from that interesting fact of the Yoruba's polygamous nature. And now we are going to go into this very interesting festival practiced by the Yorubas. It is called Oro Festival. This festival is usually held yearly in the period of July. Most people come from various countries in the world to participate in this festival. Even though the Yorubas now practice Christianity or Muslim religion, they still hold this festival yearly and have their various scattered gods around the countryside. Let's go into this in detail.
In mid-July 1999, a clash between Yorubas and Hausas was reported as a result of Yorubas killing a Hausa woman who was outside her house at night during the Oro festival. The Yorubas alleged that the Hausa woman had offended the local tradition by coming out on Saturday night during the Oro festival. This incident caused so many calamities in which lots of properties and lives were destroyed. Furthermore, Engineer Taye Ajibola, who is a devout Muslim living in Niger Republic, whenever it is time to celebrate Oro festival, he comes back home to take part. He argued that Oro is not a pagan practice, but a way of gathering the members of the community and giving them a sense of purpose. Similarly, Shuaibu Yakini, a Muslim cleric in Lagos who sends his sons home to get initiated each time they come of age, said all is for fun. More importantly, he claimed before sending his first son that he had sought God's advice on the compatibility of Oro festival. Actually, for the natives, the goal of Oro is just to prevent women's revolution. This is to the traditionalists, it is to ensure that social fabric is kept intact.
The Oro festival, most especially in the western part of Nigeria. But the question is, how much do people know about this festival?
Any children, babies that is a female are not allowed to come outside to see Oro festival.
Whenever maybe somebody dies, somebody dies, they say they want to do Oro to celebrate the person or so. And then we also hear that they do human sacrifice and so on.
The Oro festival is a traditional annual Yoruba event that is normally observed in July. The festival lasts several days, and for its duration, women and others who are not participating are expected to stay indoors. Several sources have commented on different aspects of the event. It was reported that Yoruba leaders asked people not connected with the event to stay at home, during which a masquerade parade through the streets of towns at night. In July 19, 1999, Pana referred to an old age Yoruba belief that says Oro must never be seen by a woman. The Louis E. Woods Museum reported that a double mask is worn among the Yorubas in connection with the rites and dance of secret society. In August 1999, the chairman of the Arewa Council of Chiefs said that the Yorubas have been celebrating Oro festival for more than 56 years. BBC commented on this festival practice, saying Yorubas nowadays may be practicing Christianity or Muslim religion, but there are still shrines to the old gods scattered around the countryside. And other traditional festivals like the Oro Court Festival are celebrated and taken with extreme seriousness.